We're away at our content marketing retreat, and I've seen some amazing business owners create some great things this weekend. And yes, they are creating impact and content for their brand this weekend. Would you like a little insight on how you can do it too? I get it. You've got a brilliant idea for that digital product, but you are overwhelmed by all the technology, by all the things and all the nuts and bolts and the bits and pieces that need to go with it. Well, buckle on up. Come on in. We are going to dive through how you can create content and create a digital product. And I'm not going to promise it's going to be perfect, but once we walk through this process, you will be equipped with the know-how to create a digital product this weekend. Okay, so let's start with that first elephant in the room, and it starts with this. It's the tech fear, the tech problem. It's not the idea that's the problem. You've got the idea, you know it's great, and you know you're able to get it out there. It's things like how to deliver it, how to host it, how to build a landing page that might have your head exploding right now. And let's be honest, most people think that they need a full course platform, email automations, a website, all the bells and whistles. But you don't need that to get started. What you need to get started is a great idea, a way to package it, and a way to sell it. And now we're going to dive into how we do just that. So this is my weekend product plan, step by step, especially for those people who are starting out. We start with Friday night. We choose a tiny but mighty idea. We're not talking about changing the world here. We're talking about a tiny idea that can create impact. Our goal is to create one helpful, specific solution to the problem. To come up with this idea, you're going to ask yourself, what do people always ask me for? What could I teach or guide someone to solve in 30 minutes or less? And what quick win would I love my audience to have? Because that's the foundation of our idea. We need to take one concept to make it over a weekend, make sure that it fits with our audience, and make sure we're going to deliver them a quick win. Because if we deliver a quick win, then chances are they're going to buy the next thing, or they'll engage in the course, or they'll hire you as a coach, all of those other things that are going to sit inside that area. So these things could be a checklist, a workbook, a mini audio training, so you don't actually have to get out there and do a paid version. It could be a swipe file, so a document cheat sheets of how to do things or templates and that sort of stuff. It could be a quick how-to guide, or it could be a starter pack for things that you teach. Now, some of the digital products we have on Reed-Enever Group are things like our Course Creators Toolkit, our Marketers Toolkit. They're pages on our website that are digital products that people engage with. We've then got free templates, ebooks, cheat sheets along the way. And if you have a website, you're able to media host it, or you can host it in Google Drive. We're going to go into that in a little bit further. So with our idea, we want to keep it focused, we want to keep it fresh, we want to keep it simple, and we want to make sure that it is done by the end of the weekend, because done is better than perfect. Done means we've got it out there and it's at least serving people. Waiting for perfect means it's sitting in the drawer and it's never going to get out there and serve anyone in that process. Step number 2. So now on Saturday morning, you're going to create inside your zone of genius, and you're going to forget the fancy tools. Unless you have them and you know how to do them. We're going to create with what's comfortable. Google Docs or Canva for checklists and workbooks are simple and easy to use. I know Canva can seem like a fancy tool, but you can get in there and do it. I know you can. I trust you. You can use Zoom or Loom or Google, your webcam, your phone to record videos. It doesn't have to be highly techy. It just has to be helpful and useful. Now, you can use voice notes and apps on your phones and on your tablets to be able to create audio trainings. You can use things like your phone or your tablet voice recorder to do your audio trainings if you're looking at delivering an audio training, especially if you're a yoga instructor or you're a mindset coach. Being able to deliver some audios or some manifestations are a great way to have a digital product behind the scenes. So this is Saturday morning. We're going to develop this Saturday morning. We're not going to get highly over editing. We're going to create impact, and we're going to look at what our product is going to be. And we're going to spend the morning creating that product. Saturday afternoon is where we package it and we store it. So we now produce the quick win, the Canva template, the audio file, the video that's going to help people, and a short little course along the way. Remember, the outcome is that someone learns something in 30 minutes here. It's not that they're going to learn it over a longer period of time. And ideally, if it's a lead magnet, you want it really to be a 10 or 15 minute maximum read and commitment so that you can get them to take action at the end while they still have energy. If you don't have a website, there's not a worry right now. Like, I'd love you to have a website. I'm going to say that everyone have a website because they own two things on the internet. But we don't have to make it this weekend to get this digital product out. There are ways that we can sell it. We can use Google Drive, we can use Dropbox, we can use Canva to be able to share the links out there, or we can even use other platforms, maybe like Etsy or Fiverr or those areas to be able to sell our product. And if we're looking at courses, there's things like Udemy and Skillshare out there that you can get out there and package your stuff on. And you don't have to have many more tech knowledge. You're just putting the details out there and building out the landing pages. You can use a PDF with a clickable link inside it if you want to have the file in there and make it fancy, or you can upload a private YouTube video or a private link that way and then share the information out that way to your people. You can always upgrade the delivery later. The aim of this weekend is to get this thing done. So if it's a Dropbox or Google Drive folder, which are my favorite ways in the meantime, then we can put that behind an email sign up or a Stripe payment link and we're ready to go. So Saturday afternoon is about packaging it and getting it ready to deliver. Sunday morning is all about setting up the sales system for this digital product, okay? We're now looking at the sales and the nuts and bolts. Now, we don't have to have a full shopping cart and a full Thinkific school or course set up, but if we've got it, use it. You know, guys, you might as well use the things you have. But if you don't, you can use a Stripe link, you can use a PayPal link, and then you can email people the details after they purchase. That's one way of you can do it. Or we can send them directly through to lines along the way. But keep it simple right now. Look at that digital file. You can sell via Stripe or you can sell via PayPal. And then you can have the PDF with the videos and the documents and everything in it that you send and you email. Make sure you are grabbing email details, even if it is a low ticket offer or it's a free offer, because we want to make sure that we've got these people to connect with later on down the track to sell our products and our services to. When we're setting up this sales flow, it's important to keep it human, and it is important to give them an email or confirmation and make sure that they're engaged then further to take action in the next step that you might have, which could be to book a discovery call with you or buy some products or join a community. All of those things are handy when you're putting your digital product together. And then we arrive at Sunday afternoon where it is time to launch this digital product softly. And I say softly because we've created it quickly. So we want to make sure that if there's any bugs or kinks along the way, we are making sure before we go out and tell the masses all about it, that it works really well for us. So what we do now is we announce it on our socials to the people who already know and trust us, and we help engage. So the post goes something like this. I'm going to read it from the screen so I make sure I get it right for you. Just launched. I've created whatever type of product it is to help you solve whatever the problem was we came up on Friday night with no fluff, just action, and it's X dollars or it's free, whatever you want it to be, and it's ready to go. And you either can choose to then ask them to DM you so that you can send it through to them manually, or you can ask them to grab it here and put the URL and the link for where they're able to purchase. Now, there are tools if you are going, okay, I'm still not happy with the Google Drive link. There are tools like Thrivecart. There are tools like Shopify. There's tools like MailerLite that will allow you to be able to put in a digital product and sell it pretty quickly and easily if you want to. I'm a Thinkific user, and also there are Thinkific basic plans that are out there that will allow you to put in digital products, short courses, short audio courses, and be able to build a list from them there as well. So if you want to have a look at Thinkific, I'm including it there. But I don't want you to get the tech overwhelm of having to create all those landing pages and stuff, because right now it's a soft launch, here it is, and you'll improve the delivery later. So just get it out there and get it launched. So now you've hit Sunday afternoon, now you've soft launched it, congratulations. You are done. You have launched your product in a weekend. But we do need to focus on just a few more things so that we keep it real and we keep the action and momentum going. As I said at the start, this product does not have to be perfect. It just has to be done out there and starting to create momentum. Perfection comes later. It has to be real, it has to be useful, it has to be done. Once it's in the world, you're going to get feedback, you're going to get traction, and you're going to get confidence, which means that we can improve on this digital product. We can add more to it. We can maybe create other things like it once we know that our market loves it. This method is all about creating what we call an MVP, a minimal viable product, to see if people want it, see if they like it, see if they engage with it, and see if we like creating it along the way. Because if we don't like any of those factors or no one likes it, there's no point in putting more time doing more and more, hoping that people will come along. And I've seen lots of course creators, lots of business owners out there assume they know what their audience wants. And we do all think we know what our audience wants, and have created a bank full of products. And it's not what they want. They've missed the mark. They're either too advanced or too medium level, and they haven't gone down to the basics enough. So when you're doing this project this weekend, make sure that you think about the basics when you start creating these products, because they really are the seeds of interest where a whole marketing journey starts. And where normally anyone who's going to start with us is going to need to start as well, the very, very basics. So you have the start of your digital product ecosystem. You're going to refine it. You're going to refine the delivery for the landing pages and all of those elements from there. But we've walked through a very simple 3-day process where you start with your ideas on Friday night. Saturday is all about the production and packaging. And then Sunday is all about the selling and the sales funnel and getting all the information out there. If this has helped you, please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what digital product you create. Pop it in the links of this video so that people can come and find the amazing digital product that you've created along the way. And if you would like a little bit more help with creating digital products, marketing, all of those sorts of things, you can either reach out to me or join my inner circle, the Ideas, Impact and Marketing Circle, where I teach you what I do and help you create impact through my courses, through my ebooks, through my templates, and monthly gatherings where we get together, you get to ask me your questions, and I teach you something each and every month.